With every new year, God gives us the gift of another blank page in the story He's writing through our lives. It's about so much more than resolutions or goals. It's a chance to realign our hearts with His kingdom purposes and to reflect on how faithful He's been. So as we look at the vast landscape of the new year ahead, God invites us to step boldly into the opportunities that He's preparing. And rather than striving for perfection, we can choose to surrender. Rather than trying to control, we can choose to trust. And by the power of His Spirit, we can walk with courage as we carry the love of Jesus everywhere we go. So let's be intentional, let's be full of faith, and let's be sold out to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, all for the sake of the world and for the glory of His great name. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year from Los Angeles. I hope you guys are having a great 2025 so far. Coming to you from Mosaic Church here in Hollywood, right here on Hollywood Boulevard, and Sunset is not too far from here. La Brea Avenue is right in front of me. So these are some of the places that we see all the time on the news or as we're watching shows and television shows in the evenings. I'm excited about the new year for you and for me because I'm counting on it being a stellar new year for you. So as we think about stellar, I actually have an app on my phone that actually says to the stellar staff we have of our church, I think of you as being the stellar church out there. You guys shine like stars in the universe. We're going to be talking about that a little bit more as we walk through Los Angeles and as we prepare and walk into the new year. You know that you and I, according to those that are scientists, are really composed of stardust. The things that are left over after stars implode from fusion or they fuse together and they create energy. Our sun is a star. It's constantly exploding, fusing, exploding, fusing, exploding. Yet we're on a planet, thankfully. If not, we would all be burned up and consumed. Instead, we're made of stardust. So I want to challenge you this year as we dive into 2025 to reflect the star, the Son of God in our lives. Let's take a walk and a journey as we walk through Hollywood together. So check this out. We're walking down Hollywood Boulevard. There are stars to Spanky McFarlane, Eric Linden, Mako. I'll bet you had heroes or stars in your life when you were growing up, people that you look up to. The problem with stars sometimes is that stars can become idols. Some of mine were Muhammad Ali or O.J. Simpson or Mark Spitz, people that were heroes of the entertainment world or the athletic world back at that time. And so it's okay to have people that we look up to. When we start to idolize those people, when we make them the stars of our lives, that's where we get into dysfunction, and that's where we get into trouble. Hey, you realize you can pay for $20,000 and have a star yourself on the Walk of Fame? I think to the degree most people would like to be known for something, and they would like to have the star of their own. But I want to challenge you to think about it this way, is that God is the star. The Son of God is the star. And just like the light gives light to everything from the star, and that we as a planet and as the moon, as our moon reflects the sun, we also need to reflect in our lives the Son of God. And He is the star, and we are His reflections. But He tells us something very specifically about how we demonstrate the way we live our lives, that we can shine like a star, that we can think like a star, that we can attract like a star, and that we can race across the universe in our own life story as a star. So that's going to be the focus of what we talk about today. We're going to dive into some scriptures that will be helpful. But as you live your life from the star, the one who's the Son of God, I want to challenge you to live as one of His stars that shine like stars in the universe.
So as we close this year, there's something important to consider. Daniel chapter 12, verse 3 said, "Those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness, like the stars forever and ever." In Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 through 16, it begins this way: "Shine among unbelievers like stars in the sky as you hold firmly to the word of life." As we end this year, I recall a story that I remember from the Constitutional Convention, and Benjamin Franklin saw the engraving of a sun on the back of a chair. Somebody said, "Is that a rising sun or a setting sun?" And ultimately, he said, "That's really up to us."
You and I, if we reflect God's light in powerful ways, we get to shine as examples for others as well too. And then finally, race. Run your race. Race across the sky like a star. Even like the beautiful stars behind me in the night tonight. And it is nighttime. I kind of gave it away. Race on your journey across the world as we spin around this planet, in our solar system, in our galaxy, and the moving universe. Because you and me get a chance to reflect and shine like the star of Jesus Christ, who came to give his life to this world, to you and to me. I hope this is going to be a great year for you. Happy 2025. Happy New Year. We'll see you next Sunday.
Can open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Can open the eyes of my heart, and I wanna see you. I wanna see you. Can open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Can open the eyes of my heart. I wanna see you. I wanna see you, to see you high, to see you high and lifted up, and shining in the light of your glory, and pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. And open the eyes of my heart, Lord. And open the eyes of my heart, and I wanna see you. And I wanna see you. And open the eyes of my heart, Lord. And open the eyes of my heart, and I wanna see you. And I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, and shining in the light of your glory, and pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Oh, pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I wanna see you. And holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. Holy, holy, holy. I wanna see you, to see you high, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Oh, pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. They see you high and lifted up, and shining in the light of your glory. yeah. Pour out power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. I wanna see you. I wanna see you. Yes, I wanna see you.
It's Kelly! Hey! What we gonna do today? We're gonna learn and play, sing a song and pray. That's right. God really loves us. God really, really cares about you, me, our families. That's right. God's always right there. Woo! Let me fix my curls. You've tuned into Callie's world. That's right, boys and girls. Welcome to Callie's world. Hi, friends! You're here just in time! Christmas is here! Well, almost here. Today is Christmas Eve! Usually, my family opens all our friends on Christmas morning. But this year, my mom and dad said that me and the little girl could open a few gifts now! I picked this one, and this one, and this one! What do you think they are? I think this one is a rocket ship, or maybe a pair of rolling skates.